Hey everyone, and welcome to my podcast. It is me, Miss Tiana. So we're going to talk about the BDSM world and top and bottom relationships. But for the most part, we're going to focus in, for right now, the top part of the relationship. So in the BDSM world, top is the dominant person in the relationship. It is a generic word that is used to describe a partnership or a relationship within this dynamic. So within that dynamic, other words for a top can be dom, sir, daddy, master, mistress, miss, ma'am, mommy. Yes, mommy. If age play is introduced, you do have some submissives who do call their tops or their dominants mommy. The role of a dominant is more than just control. And the dominant has to understand that. If the dominant cannot understand that part of this partnership is more than just control, that the only thing within this relationship goes beyond controlling someone, to me that's a red flag for a submissive, and that submissive should run and get out of that relationship before it becomes too serious. And why do I say that? Because this relationship should be a give and take. It should be the submissive getting pleasure as well as the top and the dominant. And if the submissive or the dominant, if either one of you are not enjoying this relationship, then it's not a healthy partnership. And if it's not healthy, then it should be stopped immediately, because you don't want to have a case where everyone's needs is being neglected within that relationship. And then if those needs are being neglected, you could very well possibly have a negative connotation to what a BDSM lifestyle could be, or a kink lifestyle can be. A kink lifestyle can be enjoyed and loved if it's done in the right way. As a top, the number one thing that a top should be doing, or a dominant should be doing, is listening to your submissive. Listen to their wants and their needs and their boundaries. And you have to be able to be in the mindset to create a safe environment for your submissive. If you can't abide by listening to your submissive, if you have no intention on listening to your submissives, to their needs, to their wants, to their boundaries, to their red flags, to their safe words, then my suggestion is that you have no reason to be a dominant. There's no reason for you to be one, because all you're going to do is create a cycle of harm for your submissive. And that is something that is not needed, especially when some submissives already come to their tops or their dominants already with some trauma. Some submissives do come with trauma. And if you as a dominant will not take those things into the back of your mind or into precaution, then you're not there for your submissive. You're only there for yourself. And to me, that is very selfish. And for anyone who is a submissive out there, these are some warning signs for you to look into to keep yourself safe. Just like any other relationship, the top and the submissive should communicate. Communication should be number one. That is the number one thing, is to communicate. You have to have those boundaries and those ground rules from the beginning. I have talked to many people who have gotten into relationships and they're months down the line, and they said, we never even discussed this, we never even talked about this. I just thought that whatever my dominant said I had to do. We never talked about rules or boundaries or safe words, because there's some things that I don't like, but I just do them to make my dominant happy, which is wonderful. Most submissive want to make their dominant happy, and that is okay. But at the same time, submissives, you need to be happy as well. You need to make sure that you're in a great mental space too. Just as your dominant is enjoying themselves with you, you should be enjoying your dominant as well. Like I said, it is a give and take partnership. It is a give and take relationship. Even if you're not boyfriend or girlfriend or husband or wife, even if it's just a relationship of boundaries of being a play partner, it still should be healthy, and both people should be enjoying it at the same time. Where I believe that the top needs to be in control, they need to be in control of the scene, not of the person per se. The scene and what you're doing in your play, what you're doing with your partner, the top should know what they're doing. They should have at least basic one-on-one education. They should have all of that things that they're going to do. They should have some knowledge.